Welcome, my friend, to a conversation that could change the way you see the world and yourself. Have you ever stopped to wonder why certain things upset you so deeply? Is it because the world is truly frightening? Or could there be another explanation? Today, we'll explore a transformative idea. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. This concept is a profound shift in perception, challenging the way we've been taught to interpret the world. We assign so much meaning to everything we see: a dangerous world, a happy world, a crazy world. But what if these meanings aren't coming from the world itself, but from us? Understanding this could be the key to uncovering a sense of peace and clarity you never thought possible. As someone who has deeply reflected on these ideas, I can promise you that there's incredible freedom in letting go of the meanings we impose. Today, we'll take a journey to understand why a meaningless world can be a doorway to truth, forgiveness, and joy. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. This statement might initially seem perplexing. After all, we're conditioned to believe that our emotions are reactions to the world around us. A frightening world, a sad world, or even a chaotic one. But what if the source of our upset wasn't the world itself, but the meaning we assign to it? This idea holds the potential to transform how we experience reality by addressing a fundamental distortion in our perception. Think about it. We often label the world with adjectives like dangerous, beautiful, insane, or even satisfying. These descriptions seem natural, yet they reveal more about our inner state than about the world itself. The world, in its essence, is meaningless. It is a blank canvas, and we are the ones who project meaning onto it. Whether the meaning feels positive or negative, it comes from us, not the world. This realization can be both unsettling and liberating, as it places the power of perception and peace firmly in our hands. To begin exploring this idea, let's consider the exercises that bring it to life. These exercises are designed to disrupt the habitual way we view the world. Start by keeping your eyes open and looking around slowly, deliberately. Let your gaze move evenly from one object to another without lingering. The rhythm of your glance should remain constant, giving equal attention to each thing you see. This deliberate movement helps train your mind to approach everything you encounter with impartiality. As you look around, repeat this phrase to yourself. I think I see a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world. These words might flow naturally from your thoughts, reflecting the labels you habitually apply. If more positive terms occur, such as a good world or a beautiful world, include them as well. This practice is not about distinguishing between positive and negative. It's about recognizing that all these meanings, regardless of their tone, are projections of your mind. The key is to avoid altering the time you spend on each thought or object. Whether the meaning feels pleasant or unpleasant, the exercise treats them as equal. This neutrality begins to reveal the arbitrary nature of the meanings we impose. As you finish the practice, conclude with the phrase, "But I am upset because I see a meaningless world." This statement encapsulates the core insight that the upset we feel arises not from the world, but from our own projections. What is truly meaningful cannot be found in the meanings we impose. Meaninglessness in this context is neither good nor bad. It simply is. The world itself holds no inherent meaning, and this lack of meaning is not something to fear. Instead, it offers an opportunity to release the mental clutter that keeps us bound to judgment and fear. Imagine if you could accept the world as it is, free from imposed meanings. How liberating would that be? The exercise also hints at a profound spiritual truth. Beneath the layers of meaning we impose lies something deeper. The words we project onto the world obscure the word of truth, which has always been there, waiting to be seen. This truth might feel unsettling at first because it challenges the ego's need for control and certainty. But as you practice letting go of these meanings, the truth begins to emerge, and with it comes a sense of indescribable joy and peace. Engaging with this practice doesn't require hours of effort. In fact, 3 or 4 short sessions a day, each lasting no more than a minute, are sufficient. The brevity of these sessions ensures that you don't overextend or strain yourself. The goal is not to force understanding, but to gently invite a shift in perception. If you find the practice uncomfortable, it's okay to stop. Even a few moments of engagement can create ripples of change in your mind. Over time, this practice begins to reveal its power. The things that once upset you start to lose their grip as you realize they were never inherently upsetting to begin with. You become aware of the patterns of meaning your mind imposes and start to see through them. This awareness is a step toward freedom, a freedom that comes not from controlling the world, but from releasing your need to control its meaning. The ultimate purpose of this practice is not just to find temporary relief, but to align with a deeper truth. By recognizing that the meanings we impose are not real, we create space for the truth to reveal itself. This truth is not something we create. It's something we discover, a reality that exists beyond our words and projections. Imagine a life where the things that once upset you no longer hold power over you. This is not a distant dream, but a possibility that begins with acknowledging the meaningless world you see. By letting go of the meanings you impose, you open the door to a reality that is far more peaceful and fulfilling than anything the mind can construct. So, the next time you feel upset, pause and reflect. Is it the world that's upsetting you, or is it the meaning you've given it? This simple question can be a powerful reminder that the peace you seek is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. The realization that I am upset because I see a meaningless world offers a profound shift in perspective. It invites us to step back from the meanings we impose on the world and recognize that our upset doesn't come from the world itself, but from our interpretations. This simple truth is liberating. It reminds us that we are not at the mercy of external circumstances. Instead, we have the power to change how we perceive and respond to the world around us. Through this practice, you begin to see how much of your emotional experience is shaped by the meanings you project. The labels you assign to the world, fearful, beautiful, hostile, or satisfying, reflect your internal state, not the world's inherent nature. By acknowledging this, you create a space to let go of these projections and see the world with greater clarity and peace. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require you to fix or change the world. Instead, it asks you to pause, observe, and question the meanings you habitually impose. Even a brief moment of this awareness can shift your experience, helping you detach from the mental patterns that keep you stuck. As you continue engaging with this idea, you'll notice how it transforms your relationship with the world and yourself. The things that once upset you begin to lose their intensity. The judgments that felt so true start to feel less important. You begin to approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness, unburdened by the need to control or define everything you encounter. This practice also fosters a profound sense of forgiveness, not just toward others, but toward yourself. When you realize that the meanings you impose are not real, it becomes easier to let go of resentment, blame, and guilt. You see that these emotions are tied to projections, not truths. By releasing them, you free yourself to experience the present moment with greater lightness and joy. The ultimate purpose of this practice goes beyond relieving upset. It's about uncovering the deeper truth that lies beneath the surface of your perceptions. This truth is not something you impose, it's something you discover. By letting go of the meaningless meanings you project, you create space for the truth to reveal itself naturally. Imagine a life where you're no longer weighed down by the need to label, judge, or control. This is the freedom that comes from recognizing the meaningless world you see. It's a freedom that allows you to experience the world as it truly is, without the distortions of your mind. In this space of clarity, you find a peace that isn't dependent on external circumstances. As you move forward, carry this idea with you. The next time you feel upset, pause and ask yourself, is it the world that's upsetting me, or is it the meaning I've given it? This simple question can remind you of the power you have to shape your experience. It can help you step out of the cycle of projection and into a state of greater awareness and peace. This journey is not about reaching a destination or achieving perfection. It's about embracing the process of letting go and discovering the truth that has always been there, waiting to be seen. With each practice, you take another step toward a life of greater freedom, clarity, and joy. Thank you for joining me on this journey of uncovering the truth behind why I am upset because I see a meaningless world. If this idea resonated with you, I encourage you to take a moment to practice it in your daily life. Remember, true peace begins when we let go of the meanings we impose on the world and open ourselves to clarity and freedom. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay connected for more insights and transformative ideas. Now, I want to hear from you. What meaning have you been projecting onto the world, and how might this realization help you let it go? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Before you leave, check out the 2 videos appearing on your screen. One will deepen your understanding of this practice, and the other offers fresh insights into navigating life with clarity and peace. Don't miss tomorrow's video, where we'll continue exploring concepts that help you unlock your true potential. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.